Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more UFC 2 career mode. My name is BrendenPlayz. 2 wins and 0 losses is where we stand right now. We have 30,000 fans next to our name. We are the Ultimate Fighter winner and we are ready to move on to the big leagues. We started off with a pretty nice victory last episode. We're looking to continue our momentum here today. So we have to pick our next opponent, and you know, we have a few tough opponents. I mean, they're all pretty similarly ranked. I mean, we're just going to probably pick on what we believe will be our best chance of winning. Shane House is going to be our selection because of his poor stand-up game. I'm trying to get a few more knockout victories. We're going to try and improve our stand-up here today. We've got a pretty solid ground game. That's a nice, you know, I guess a nice easy fallback, but we're trying to win more so on our stand-up rather than our ground at the moment. And if we need to go to the ground, we have the ability to do so. So we're going to just pick some perks right now and apply them. And we can only really get level 1 perks at the moment, but we're going to have, you know, reduced stamina, for example, and increase our stamina recovery when we're moving around. We're always kind of running out of stamina. That's a real issue that we currently have. It's quite an annoying one, I've got to say. You know, we're getting ready. We're going to also increase our blocking there as well. We're getting ready to like win a lot of fights, but you know, when we're about to hit, you know, when we need 1 or 2 more big moves, 1 or 2 big more punches or kicks or whatever, we can't really do them because we've run out of stamina trying to get to that spot. So we're going to be practicing our blocking here. We're going to try just parry away some shots that he's going to throw at us, and block anything that he kind of delivers as well. And that will try and improve our blocking ability, because that's obviously a big thing right now. If we're going to try and improve our stand-up, we need a very, very solid blocking and you know, obviously a solid defense. Otherwise, we're going to get exposed and we're not going to win more often than not. So at the moment, not doing all that great. Just a low score here of 300. And we are going to get a D ranking. Well, let's give that one another try, shall we? So, you know, I think with doing these trainings, sometimes this doesn't work out for you. Just sometimes, you know, the AI doesn't, you know, throw the punches that you want it to do. So quite often you need to retry it a few times to get where you want to be. It's pretty rare that you kind of get a first go sometimes, but because you see, like, sometimes you know, he's moving around a little bit too much. He's not actually throwing punches. Here he's, you know, trying to unload. We need to get to 800. We've got there. So we should be getting an A ranking for this one, which will give us a maximum increase of our stats. So there you go, A ranking, very nice. We had to try it again, but we got there in the end. We might have needed 900 for that one, actually. It generally goes up in 200s, and that probably needed 900 there. So that's our first one done. Increase our movement and blocking ability, which is so crucial right now. So we're going to try and increase our clinch power and clinch grappling as well. We're not really using too much of the clinches, I should say, at the moment, but it's something that we probably need to keep improving. If we improve our clinch enough, then it will become more of an asset to us. But right now, we are trying to clinch mainly to go for takedowns, not so much to deliver any kind of moves from that. But you know, obviously clinching is a pretty good way to try and get a takedown. If you get the takedown, we can go for the submission. That's really where I'm kind of focusing on the clinch right now. But trying to perhaps, you know, win a fight via a clinch, or, you know, inflict some damage. Obviously, the knees into the head is also very, very effective from the clinch. That's probably one of my favorite moves to use in the clinch. That's probably what I would like to mainly use it for if I did get it, because I don't really use too much of it. I haven't really explored into it too much. So I'm not sure how it will truly benefit me, but that'd be one of the ways. So we're going to increase more of our stats. We obviously have played it before. We may as well just simulate it through, and we're going to get ourselves ready for our fight. We're coming up against Playz versus House here tonight in this big fight. We're trying to win our 3rd fight here in the UFC, and here we go. We're doing so far so good, obviously, and we're looking for another big victory here tonight. We're coming up against a good clinch and a good ground statistical opponent, but his stand-up is pretty weak. That's what we need to try and exploit here tonight. So we've got 2 fights, 2 wins. So far, so good. Let's see how our opponent goes here tonight. So here he is. It is the American. It is Shane House from Phoenix, Arizona. So he will be ready for this one, no doubt about that. Let's get a few little things about him. So Shane House trained in judo. He's won 4 in a row. And he's had 13 fights in his career. So you can see he's got a bit of a height advantage and a weight advantage, but we do have the reach advantage. But he does have the height and the weight, but we do have the reach, so it really kind of cancels itself out, in my opinion anyway. So I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. So we're about to get this one underway. It is House versus Playz, the first round. And straight away, Playz trying to unleash, gets a few shots in, already cut him above the eye. Well, look at that. Look at that. Already a cut. That didn't take long at all. So Playz gets an early advantage, but House with a big knee to the midsection. So clearly right now we're trying to land a few big blows, trying to go for that knockout, trying to wear him down. Oh, look at these shots that House is wearing, but you can see Playz is perhaps exerting too much energy there, needed a little bit more on the tank there, and House was able to take advantage. A couple of body shots there by Playz as well. And trying to get him again on the button again, but not able to really do so. Oh, big kick there. So Playz is getting plenty of shots, and House's defense is all out of it. Now he's trying for the clinch. And here we go, the hip toss takedown. And perhaps Playz maybe looking to gain an advantage here and perhaps look for a submission hold. We've seen him do it quite a number of times here, but decided to get back up to his feet. And he's already kind of dominating the stand-up game here. I don't blame him here. He should probably try and stick to his feet here, because House is really not defending whatsoever. He is just wearing these shots, and you can already see the blood gushing out of the skull of him. And now Playz, uh-oh, wait a second. He could maybe about to get a chokehold in. Decide against it. And obviously House is more of a submission man, so he'd be wanting to keep this one on the ground, whereas Playz needs to try and get back to his feet and keep doing what he was doing and try and block the takedown attempts in the future. Tempting for a top mount, but a chance to basically get behind, perhaps go for a submission, maybe a rear naked choke perhaps. Now he's in a mounting position, and he's right on top of him. He's going to try and strike away now, but House is trying to do everything he can to get back to his feet and try and get out of this. A minute 30 to go in the first round, and Playz is going to try and get up, and he does. And inviting House to get back to his feet. Playz gets a couple, 2 shots there, a left and a right, but didn't have enough to go on with it. Couple of body shots now. These two men exchanging blows. Playz getting the better of it. And another big right hand. And you can see the blood coming out of House's head. Out of his face. It's just getting worse and worse for him. He needs to block. He's not doing any blocking at all for some reason. I don't know. But at the moment, it's all Playz. A big couple rights and lefts there. Connects again. House is in trouble. He's got 20 seconds to go in this round. He needs to try and survive. 15 seconds, he gets a big shot in there on Playz, but it won't really affect him. The big kick, he's trying to make a bit of a comeback, trying to land a few shots before the end of the round. And he'll just walk away there. He's in bad way. But Playz sees left eye, not looking so flash, but look at his opponent. And I think he's come off a little bit better in this round. I think House has come off worse for wear, no doubt about that. In the opening exchanges of this fight, straight away House had the cut on his right eye. And ever since, Playz just kept on exposing. Here it is, like later in the fight, as you can see in the first round. Look at that big kick. You can see House's face has been exposed. And his defense really letting him down. If House is to win this fight, he's going to have to try and take it to the ground and look for a knockout that way, or a submission. This one is underway in the second round again. And Playz avoiding the first couple of shots there from House. That time he connects with his own. Lands a couple there. So a chance here for Playz. House is just wearing these shots. And Playz is just going on the attack here. He's not really trying to defend too much himself. He's just trying to be aggressive here. House gets a big shot there, and Playz with a nice little combination there. Lands a number of blows there on House. And now attempting these kicks. He hasn't really looked to kick too much so far, sticking to the hands, but the kicks have been pretty deadly when he does connect. There's a big kick to the midsection again, so Playz trying to spice it up a little bit. House is avoiding these shots. Playz is trying to reach as far as he can, but he's needs to get a little bit closer to House. Look at these. Oh, look at these shots there. Rocking House a little bit. But not enough to put him away. Oh, what a kick! Oh my goodness! The kick has knocked him out! Wow. Well, we spoke about the kick and the fact that he hasn't used it too much, but when he does use it, it's quite effective. And he just used it right here. Bang! A roundhouse kick to the left side of House's face, knocking him out cold. Look at that. Wow. Not even, you know, his bad side of his face. The other side of his face bloodied up. His Playz going to the other side and right in the side of the head. I mean, if you get connected with that, you're out of it. And House just dropped like a sack of bricks. He is out of it. And Playz picks up another victory by knockout. Impressive victory. He had to work for it. I mean, House was really hanging in there for a while. Despite taking a number of blows, he was hanging in there, but it was really just a matter of time, wasn't it? Until Playz was going to put House away. And he did so by knockout here tonight. Extending his UFC record, his MMA record to 3-0. A very, very impressive win for him here tonight. And he is certainly making some waves so far, but he's got a long way to go. But it's an impressive start nonetheless. We can be pleased and happy about that. And we're still on the bottom of the card, but hey, it won't be long until we move our way back up. A victory in the second round via a knockout. And that is certainly going to impress a few people. Now, popularity moving up to about 44,000, we'll call it. And some more evolution points to spend. Lovely. So, we've got another fight on our hands here tonight. We've got 43,700 fans. We're moving our way up. So, let's keep on going with it. So, another fight here. So, we got a few choices here. I mean, he's a boxer. We got judo, another boxer. We could take on the top ranked fighter. He's ranked 39, Harrell. I think we might do that. Let's just keep on taking the big dogs on. You know, why not? The best, you know, the best fighters we can take on, let's just do it. On most occasions, that's probably the smart idea to do. Just keep on fighting the best. Keep challenging yourself. So we can't do clinch training today. Not really going to affect us too much. Not too worried about that. But we do have a chance to work the bags. And we're going to try and improve our B ranking to an A ranking here. I find that the heavy bag quite difficult with the kicks. The kicks, I suppose, take up a lot of stamina. So you need to kind of be patient and allow yourself to regain your stamina so you can deliver more damage with those kicks. That's something that I didn't really do too effectively too often. And I'm going to try, see if I can get it done here. We're on a 500 score. I think we need to get about a 600 perhaps to try and get it. Maybe 800, I'm not sure. A couple of kicks. Are we going to be able to get there? 600, 636. And it's a B ranking. Yes, we needed 800. So that's going to be hard to get. I don't know how we're going to really be able to do that. I think we might have to increase our stats to be able to get that, because I just don't think we could do it. I just think we're too slow and we use up too much stamina. So perhaps we need to increase our overall statistics to try to get that done. But we're going to try and work our submission game up a little bit here. We're gonna stick with medium. I mean, we could do hard, but I think if we've got an A ranking on medium, that's pretty much good enough. And maybe we'll try hard later on when our stats have increased and things are a little bit easier for us, and we can try and get a little bit extra out of each camp. So we have some evolution points. Let's go and check out what we can spend them on. And maybe we'll check out the moves. What can we get with some of our points? Buy some new moves, perhaps, or some new punches to try and incorporate into our game, because we're really kind of like throwing the same kind of punches over and over, which is obviously quite competitive and also not very efficient. If we had a few more punches to our game, I think we'd be able to win more fights, because we'll have, you know, more variety obviously, and more better shots as well. You know, more effective punches to use as well. So we can add in a few extra ones. A Superman punch, that's always good, or we'll add that one in. But we can add in some others. We've got a ducking hook, for example, but we'll go with the Superman punch. We can add in a few more, like I said, you know, that will certainly help us out. And, you know, we need to try and get to the kicks, the clinch, the takedowns, the ground and submissions. But at the moment, with the evolution points that we have, we're going to stick to what we've got. And we probably need to find the best moves that we like the most, stick with them, and try and fully upgrade them as we go. So when we do deliver them, they will be much more efficient for us. So that'll be something that we probably work on later on. We don't have any more evolution points to spend. We'll have to try and get some more after our next fight. Hopefully we get a victory. And we're going to do some more ground training. And we're going to train... Actually, no... Do we need ground training? I mean, let's try and improve our movement and blocking. Since we are doing more stand-up, let's just do that. We simulated it. We've got a bit of more of an advancement, as you can see. So let's get ourselves ready for our next fight. We're going to be doing more of a stand-up, so we'll kind of put the takedown and the submissions and things like that on the side for now, and we'll stick to what we know, and that's the stand-up. It's Harrell versus Playz. Let's get straight into this one. The number 39 ranked Harrell versus the number 42 Playz. And another victory here for us will get ourselves, I hope, into the rank 30s and below. So that'll be great to see. We need to pick up another victory though, and it's going to be tough to do. There's no doubt about that, but we're going to give it our all, no doubt. And so far, so good in our MMA career. We have yet to be defeated. We've got heavy hands. We've won 3 fights. We're currently undefeated. So that's good. That's great. It's a great start. But hey, it could all end in an instant. That's what UFC is all about. The upsets, and you never know. Anyone can be beaten on any day. That's the beauty of the sport, I suppose. So here comes our opponent. It is Harrell. He's rocking the green hair. Not sure about that, but hey, each to their own. Lorenzo, Harrell, or Harold. And, I mean, if we get beat by someone with green hair, come on, that's a little embarrassing. But hey, look, you know, he's got the green hair, he's rocking it. And he's got a boxing background, a knockout power, and he's won 12 fights in a row. Oh, shit. Well, maybe the green hair works for him because he's won 12 fights in a row. We have the reach advantage. He has the height advantage. We have the weight advantage. So he's won 12 fights in a row. This guy's going to be able to fight. I have underestimated this guy. He's got green hair, so I immediately think he's a joke, but he can fight. So we have to certainly work for this one. So Harrell and Playz unloading with a few shots there. Rocks him early. Rocks him early with the Superman punch. He's down. Harrell's down. We're trying to finish him, and it's all over. It's over. Just like that. And he has been rocked, and Playz unloading on the ground, finishing him off. Here it was, the Superman punch, bang, taking him to the ground. And he continued the fight on the ground until the referee said it was all over, forget about it. So 12 wins in a row. Well, forget about that, Harrell. It's all over, son. Your streak is over. And that's a pretty impressive. 12 wins in a row is pretty damn good, and it all came crashing down in about 20 seconds. So hey, that's what sucks. that does suck. If you're Harrell right now, you've got to be pretty depressed. I mean, you're coming on into a big fight, you're pumped, you're thinking, yeah, we're going to make it 13 in a row, and you get beat in 20 seconds by, well, a rookie. So that's a big victory for us. Very dominant, very impressive, and another knockout win. And hey, it was one of our new moves that we just bought. We incorporated into the fight. Superman punch, down he went. And I guess it paid off. Some new moves, some different things to use, and it worked out. It worked like a charm, so that's great. So we can celebrate 4 wins, 0 losses, another KO victory. How long did this fight last? Let's take a look. It only went for 26 seconds. That's all it took. And we've gained up to like another 20,000 fans, up to about 67,000 I should say. More evolution points to play around with next time. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So, ladies and gentlemen, what a fight. What a quick fight. What another knockout. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of UFC 2 Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like on this video. Let's try and shoot for 26 likes. 26 seconds, 26 likes. It's a big, that's probably like the biggest goal I've ever set. Can we do it? Can we do it? Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you all next time. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next episode.